One of the great things that I do in cases is interview the client. So I hear the story, I look some things up, I get a clear picture, and try to get the information that we need to see if we can make a case. I go through the material, and I can go through it relatively quickly, and we set up a time to talk with them. I talk with them as though I were talking with them prior to taking care of their baby. I've practiced that over the years. I'm able to talk with them and get things from them, or maybe some other lawyer didn't get. And it's very important to do that, because once a person commits themselves to a certain story, it might be tough to get them off that story. You have to be very careful in how you build that story. And doctors, I think, know how to do that in these circumstances. When you're talking to the client, you're building a story in your head, and you're trying to get all the information from them that you can. Doctors do this every day in clinical care. They're talking about history that fits with a physical examination, or history that fits with a particular incident that occurred. And so you take them through the timeline. Now, I'm not saying that lawyers don't take them through the timeline. That's an important thing in all sorts of law. But the doctor does it in a specific way, and especially with the clients that I deal with in this practice, to try to get them to give you the full story through the timeline. That's important. The value is money, because you're not spending as much money up front doing it in a classic way. True value of it comes from years of experience as physicians, and in many cases years of experience as a lawyer. So it's a synthesis of the two. Many of us can do, I would say probably all of us within this group. And if we can't make sense of it, we have others to talk to, and it's all within the group. It's not like you have to call somebody up and say, well, how much is it going to cost me to do this? We're all working together to make it easier for the client.